Mm-hmm. Trash to Cash podcast, episode 64, I think it is.
Yeah.
That's
wow.
4 more for American Bubble Boy. We need
Yeah,
to
exactly.
y'all.
Yeah, they're getting fired.
4 more.
Will they still love us
Dave.
when we're 64? That's the question.
The NC picker. Kevin, the Commonwealth pickers, to my left, your right, my right, your left, whatever. And then down below, we've got Las Vegas, Nevada, USA picker and flipper.
I wanted to
also
get
known as
more
Carrie.
geographical based and also more specific with my name.
I've heard a rumor that you can't have successful social media without geography in
Yeah,
there.
if it doesn't have geography. So yeah, American Arbitrage, New Year, New Me, Las Vegas, Nevada, USA picker and flipper rolls right off the tongue.
That's why I picked...
Well, and it can be a lie.
Yeah, I picked Commonwealth because there's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Could be the UK.
That's good, yeah, relatable.
Yeah, UK or like
Got a lot of
other
people that
countries.
follow me from the UK.
And you were like a commoner, now you're wealthy.
Exactly.
Like it's got multiple
You are
meanings.
a duke, or you're a duke because you own a piece of land that you bought from Harry.
Dude, speaking of a duke, that's all fake. But we already talked about that,
We
didn't
did,
we?
but it's still a hot topic.
It still
man.
blows my mind
You're saying
that was
Harry
all just
Tornado
fake.
is fake.
No, not Harold Tornado.
not-
the company that
not-
sold you Duke ship in
Yeah,
Ireland
exactly. Not
or
horny
whatever.
tornado.
Yeah.
Not that
That's
guy.
the one that you told me to look up so we could get some money off them, right?
Established titles, yes. The new sponsor of this podcast,
Yeah,
actually.
guys.
Would you like to become
We
a Duke?
Is it
actually-
really fake? if
No,
they're
it's
the
actually
sponsor?
it's non-established
No.
titles. They
What
are
is-
selling land that they have no possession of, and they're just
Yeah.
it's awesome. We're getting
It's
a lot of money.
non-established titles. Kevin, what's on your mug, your coffee
Yeah,
mug?
who is
I know
that?
that's not great audio
It's
content,
Lou
but I'm
Gehrig.
curious.
Bubble
Oh, Lou
Gehrig.
Gehrig, yeah, look at that.
He's a hockey player. I remember him.
Well, I like Lou Gehrig.
Played next to Gretzky.
He wore number 4.
Yeah, he was, exactly. Between Gretzky,
Him and Gretzky,
Robitaille
yeah.
right there.
Robitussin.
Robitussin.
Robitussin. Oh, speaking of Robitussin, I was quite sick all week. That was fun.
Yeah, this was Dave's week off to finally get ahead on all his cooking videos and everything he wanted to do.
I
And
was supposed to list, and I just laid in
and
bed
the second
all
he could,
day
he
for
was
friggin' 4 days.
He was out of commission.
Tina says I'm a faker, but I showed her she's now sick in bed. Now she knows it was real. And it was kind of good because she was definitely giving me that thing, every wife gives their husband, like, oh, if I had it, I'd be up and at him,
Oh.
But this time she's in bed too. She is also, it's pretty horrible feeling. It's like a very achy, high fever nightmare.
Yeah.
Fever dreams of Carrie in a Speedo. Like, it was horrifying.
You are welcome. You're welcome. It's honestly, it's a commodity.
Carrie, I released a little short video on Trash to
I
Cash. It
saw
was
that.
just a clip. And did you notice your hair looked really nice?
Well, what's wrong? Can I just be me? Can I?
You can, but I'm just saying. And we even got a comment that,
Yeah.
you looked hotter or something.
Oh yeah.
With a haircut.
Here's the thing.
You know?
I've got to. I'm in the stage of lowering people's expectations, and then
Good.
bam, I just surprise them all. That's
Okay.
what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm lowering the expectations.
Whatnot made this reseller rich? See, I'm new to this stuff.
You
stuff
like that?
happens on this channel. I don't
Yeah.
even know what happens.
I texted you like 20 minutes
Yeah, I
ago. You're
did.
just so
Dude,
busy
I don't-
doing work and such.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
Clean up the eBay cave
Yeah,
downstairs.
yeah.
Get stuff done for the new
That's what
year.
you and your wife call it, huh?
The eBay cave.
That's where the magic happens. I forgot to take the lid off.
Goodness gracious.
Gosh.
This
yeah,
is normally
it's,
where I back out.
So
of the
Kevin,
podcast,
it's
but I'll
that
stay today.
segment. It's that segment where we talked about Whatnot gifting Harold Tornado $12,000
Oh,
in
no,
Whatnot
you know.
credit.
How do you know that?
$12,000, and
Did
he
he
wouldn't
say
even give
that?
you $25.
Well, you'll have to watch the short to find out. Yeah, it's all
okay.
in there. You've
'Cause I
forgotten. You
saw-
were part of the
speaking Whatnot,
conversation.
And did you see Rally Roots had a post about Whatnot? And they posted
No,
how
what did he
much
say?
gross
Yeah.
money they made off of Whatnot.
Like
Did
over
you see that?
$400,000.
A lot from me.
Yeah.
400 and like I'm going to get the number wrong. I'm just going to say almost $500,000 in gross.
Yeah,
Selling on Whatnot.
everything
Selling
over
on Whatnot.
400,000 was Dave. Every dollar over 400,000.
Well,
That's
it's
pretty
gross, and
wild,
they're
though.
paying,
That's pretty wild.
way more than like garage sale prices.
Well,
way more
are
to get
they?
their-
Well, do we
yeah.
know where they're sourcing?
But they're sourced
We still
from-
don't know.
yeah, well, they're using their audience to source for one. I've seen them make posts like, "Hey, now we're buying again."
Yeah, I
and
think
whatever.
I think they're getting all their stuff
And
from
connections.
Teespring.
They know a lot of
Teespring,
people.
right?
Teespring.
They know a lot of people in the vintage community that have retail shops and whatever. So
That's a joke.
I don't know. I'm speculating, but they are definitely not
Do you
paying
know-
10%. Let's put that.
Do you know
way.
when a good time to find out about this would be? Next Sunday.
Next Sunday. Next
Because
Sunday.
we're going to have a special guest in one Raleigh Roots, unless he doesn't show up.
Isn't his name
Spoiler
Ryan,
alert.
though? Because if
Ryan.
Allie's not there, then it's just Ryan. You can't say
Ryan.
Rally.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Ryan is probably going to come
Reeds.
unless there's some sort of
Unless he
fake
watches
storm.
this show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And so we'll investigate. Make sure you come back next week, and we'll find out how he's getting his shirts.
We're gonna
we'll
get
steal
his exact
supplier.
We're
gonna get Lonnie's supplier. We're gonna get all the suppliers. We're just gonna publish their contact info.
Rip him now. Like, oh, $500,000 bragging about
have we
stuff
sent,
and whatever.
Have we sent Shed Flips like any stickers or anything that he could talk about on his daily show or anything?
We could.
Or our podcast?
Hey, do you know what?
Idea.
Speaking... Kevin left. Oh crap! My cough is still kind of here, so if you make me laugh, I have a coughing fit. So you got to be careful with that.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I was going through the old episodes. I'm like, I got to find some good content, so I can make some short form. And there's just no good content in this podcast at all. It's upsetting.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
You guys, you're here 6 minutes in. First off, wow. Because our analytics is usually like 2 seconds and then drastic drop.
They're gone.
And we stick around 1% to 2% for 30 minutes. Then I think the last hour we have nobody in the podcast list.
Well, that's true. And we want to talk about, we were talking about millionaires, right?
Yeah. Kevin,
Rally Roots, almost $1 million on Whatnot. Raking profit.
Yes, he made it.
He is a millionaire, guys. He put it on his Insta. Our past guest, we are friends with a millionaire.
We know a millionaire.
And his first name, as I obviously remember, is Carrie. Go ahead.
His name's Steve.
Steve
Quincy,
is a millionaire.
Stephen Quincy Rakin.
Millionaire.
Yes. Here's
now it is.
We got to request a blank check because he's a millionaire, and that's just what you have to do.
That's true. That's true. Preston Water style.
What,
Brewster's
Kevin? What? There's a lot of
what?
There's a lot of million. I mean, you taking equity of people's houses and stuff.
Well, that's what it is. It's 1.7 total assets, and then 700,000 in
liabilities.
Basically, liabilities.
Yeah, he said he's negative 40,000 liquid is what he is right now. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's like a millionaire.
No, he didn't say that. I just made that up.
So he's a net worth millionaire, essentially. But good. Congrats to him. That's really cool. I don't know if I hit that. I'm definitely not there.
I'd say
but if I do hit it, Kevin probably is.
I'd say our podcast is worth at least 100
100
G's.
Years and years and years, but I'm definitely not a millionaire.
You have been what?
I was a teacher for 21 years. There's not too many of the people.
They say a lot of teachers do become millionaires because they have to be frugal.
Yeah.
No,
right.
I would like to see some.
Frugal.
I don't know one.
Yeah, you're living.
Well, and your cocaine addiction.
Yeah.
Well,
is expensive.
Actually, I do know that. But whatever.
You didn't even notice that.
Oh, sorry. I watch these shows back, and it's amazing how many things I do not catch.
I'm glad you didn't catch that one.
I caught it at the end.
Yeah,
Kevin, okay.
Kevin's
Only
got
on
the
New Year's
sniffles. He's forgetting about what he's saying here.
Yeah, I mean, it was so frustrating not being able to accomplish anything this week. Really, I mean,
You're doing
did,
shorts on this
I
channel?
did TikToks. That's
TikToks?
yeah. I did like TikToks and
you could
Facebook
do them,
Reels.
Like, in bed.
I could do them in bed in 3 minutes, and then
But
like
you
I'd get
sold
tired
nothing
and
on
I'd
your
go to
eBay
bed.
store. So it's like a normal week.
I sold 27 items from Tuesday to today, so definitely not a lot. But it was like $1,200.
Have been. I've only sold for a weekend. I only have like 21 sales for the whole weekend. That's really not good.
No, that isn't.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm gonna cough. Hold on, Carrie, go.
Yeah.
Take it over.
No, 21 would be probably a good weekend for me, honestly. Sorry. It's all about where you are and where you're going, and that's what I have to. Do you guys know it's 2023? By the way, Happy New Year.
It is. Hell yeah, Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
You didn't do. None of us did. Did anybody do it? Like, what are your reselling goals?
Literally, just did one. I did one an hour
Carrie did.
ago.
Yeah, it was awful.
Terrible. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I tried though. I'm putting in an effort.
So
there was just a lot of nudity for a reselling video,
so
I was like,
I thought I would take that pivot. I think it's time. I'm not going to put it behind the OnlyFans paywall. It's just going to be on YouTube until they kick me off.
Well, and so let's talk then, Carrie. What are your New Year's resolutions?
I want to do better on eBay because I'm not good enough. That's what you guys
to do better.
That's what you guys repeatedly tell me. I'm just not good enough at eBay. No, I want to get up to like 10K a month. I think gross. That would be interesting. I've never really been quite there.
On eBay,
ever.
Or
on
just
eBay.
In reselling.
On eBay and
That's
whatnot.
pretty hefty.
Yeah, that is. I think I can do it because then
you said 10K gross.
Yeah, a month.
Okay.
And then on Whatnot, I just want to do 2 auctions a week, so that's not monetary. And then
okay.
Yeah, just social media. I talked about.
Do you have like a listing goal?
No. I mean,
How about How about personal goals? Any you want to talk about?
I'm trying to lose weight. You know that, Dave. We're both trying to.
I know that, but not the viewers, though. I was giving you an opportunity and a platform. I'm leading the witness.
Exactly. You are. No, I'm.
I'd like to lose weight, yo. I know you don't.
I'd like to. We're all gonna lose weight.
We were gonna invite you, but I'm like, I don't know if Kevin needs it, but if he wants,
you go back and watch my first YouTube video. First of all, it's atrociously bad, like off the charts bad.
Say that again, louder.
Your latest video, I agree. Yes,
it's just getting worse too.
Oh my goodness, my
you were much thinner.
My first, oh my gosh, I was like almost 30 pounds lighter than I am right now.
Oh wow,
wow. Well, I'm not a big guy.
I mean I need to lose weight too. My videos from even a year ago, I was 15 pounds lighter. From 2 years ago, it'd be about 30. I need to lose like 30 pounds.
Like the Patreon. Or the, what else? What's it called? Discord.
We could do that in the Patreon. I like
get
that.
Uncle
or the
Steve
Discord.
Get Uncle Steve in. No?
Are you saying Uncle Steve needs to lose weight? Is that what you're saying?
Needs to lose weight.
I think Uncle Steve looks like a slender model, personally.
Slender man?
I'm calling you out.
I just heard about the man with the hat. That's scary. That's scaring the hell out of me, man.
Well, did you see the movie Whale?
I want to, but we just.
I want to see that too. I feel like that'll be motivational.
I saw Whitney Houston. Not motivational. That movie was not motivational.
Depressing.
It was great.
Did you watch Breakfast Club, Dave?
I didn't. I had it there, and I was like, I'm going to watch it. And I'm like, no, you know what? I haven't watched in a while. Dawn of the Dead. And that's a great movie.
Here's all you need to know. There's a geek, there's a jock, there's a posh girl, and then there's like a emo girl, and that is all me. I'm like wrapped.
Dude, I could just watch Spice World. It's got all those same characters.
No, it's a great movie.
Posh Spice, Baby Spice, Sporty Spice.
The best 80s rom-com teenage movie is Can't Buy Me Love, hands down. I have a running, drivable lawnmower to this day that I actually brought down with me from Utah. We actually have to park it out in the parking lot.
Okay.
That's how I picked Dawn up, honestly. It worked.
It's a lawnmower, you said?
Yeah, it is.
That makes sense. Okay.
There's like 3 people
actually, that does suit you pretty well.
Yeah, no, seriously. Yeah, it's not like I'm going to mow any lawns with it. I'm far too lazy for
I would say out of this group, I would think Kevin would be in the lawnmower.
Oh yeah.
Rolling up to date night.
Yeah.
Hey, honey. Let's go. He's got his chewing tobacco. Don't forget about his chewing tobacco. He's got his overalls on.
One of the toughest places to quit was when I was out there mowing the grass. That was somewhere I needed. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
He's just taking
carry and crack.
Yeah, that's true. Now listen,
we have moved from reselling goals very quickly. Just FYI.
Hey, I'm trying to lose weight. That's what we're.
Yeah, we were talking about New Year's resolutions. So trying to lose weight.
I'm
joining Carrie.
Pounds, honestly, about 100 pounds. I don't know if I can do it in a year. I'm not. It might take a year or two, but.
100.
We're gonna do it, guys. Comment down below. What are your resolutions?
Maybe not.
You know what? I haven't made any up. Normally I do, and I have not. But I'm probably. I'll probably talk a little bit on my show. But I don't know. Do you have any reselling ones, Dave? Like
I need to put a listing goal. I really need to put a listing goal in place for myself because of just. I always put it on the back burner and do it last. And I've gotten spoiled because Tina does it sometimes. But Barbara Walters just died.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah. She just died. That was just days ago.
Yeah,
I do not pay attention.
I
do not pay attention. I've got this little Alexa thing, and it just popped up and said Barbara Walters died. I'm like, oh, that's depressing. It reminds me though, because when I was a kid, we always used to say
James Cagney, no longer with us.
I'm Hugh Downs, and this is Barbara Walters, and this is 2020.
Oh yeah,
Baba Walters, and this is 2020.
You remember Baba Wawa? You remember Baba Wawa?
Yeah.
Remember that? Some people will.
Sorry, ADHD. I should not have a screen in front of me that's showing news.
Showing you
that's
news
a bad
from
idea.
3 days ago too. It's not even telling you up-to-date news.
I have been in a bed watching Dawn of the Dead movies for 3 days. Give me a break.
Have you seen Shaun of the Dead? That's a good one.
Love it. Great film. Okay, so we were talking about New Year's resolutions. I'm with Carrie. I've joined his group to do the weight loss. Sonny's wanting to post like pictures all over the internet of our naked bodies. Yes. I'm just like, hey, I think the group's enough for me, bud.
No, I'm in on that.
But I don't know.
Man, you trusting them with those pics? Sonny be like,
I'm not sending those pics. No, I'm not sending those pics.
They were not.
So I don't know.
They're
we'll
not
see what happens.
nude. We had clothes on. I just was flexing. No. That's all.
Well, Kevin, you got to weigh in on the scale. You got to send your scale pic. Our scales are all reflective.
Yeah,
and
I
you have
can't
to weigh
do that
nude.
either because mine's reflective.
Oh my gosh. I am not in.
Basically, like your eBay listing, your accidental eBay listings that you always do, Kevin.
Exactly.
With the reflective items.
Uncle Steve was probably out as well. I'm just gonna say, if he's in, I'm definitely out.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. It actually, I got a little kickstart because I was sick and I had like no appetite. So I've actually already like accidentally.
Dave was bragging about his 5-pound weight loss due to being sick. That's not even.
I was sick. I lost weight because I was sick. Yeah, I kind of cheated. So maybe I can keep it up. So
it happens.
Baja Blast is a diet drink, right?
Yeah, no, Baja Blast I don't think have anything. No chemicals, no sugar.
Can we start off? We want to thank our Patreons over on Patreon. We love you guys. Yes. Sales by Tony is our Jelly Hands patron, which today we might have a little surprise if you stay tuned. And then ABC Matt, Biscuit Butt, Big Brian, or Brian Big and Fun, Parker County Picker, Raise Hell Resell, and Side Hustle Preacher, and Tanya Arnold. Thank you very much. Also,
Tanya Harding just joined. Tanya Harding as well.
Yes, and you better watch your
figure
ankle.
Skater. Tom Arnold. Thank you, Tom Arnold.
Dead too, Kevin.
What? Tom Arnold?
Tom Arnold. Yeah, he died too.
No, he didn't.
Newsflash.
No, he didn't.
Yep. Tom
and
Arnold's
Bob
dead.
Barker survives.
Is Tom Arnold not dead?
No, he's alive. He's very much alive. He's still married to Roseanne Barr.
Who's the guy who died?
No, he's not married to Roseanne. They hate each other.
Oh, I'm thinking Phil Hartman. Phil
Hartman. He died like 25 years ago.
Yeah, they look similar, those two. Phil Hartman and Tom Arnold.
Aaron Carter.
And Tom Holland.
Yeah, Tom Holland. Yeah. He's a
Dave's still coughing,
right?
Dude, this cough has been brutal.
There was this moment
with your cough. True. There was this like short period of this where like there was something like in my throat hurting so bad when I coughed that my eyes would water. I would literally cry every time I coughed. It was pretty crazy. Real tear jerkers.
Carrie.
Okay, so I wanted to say. Oh, go ahead, Kevin.
No, I was gonna ask. No, go ahead.
I mean, mine's a new topic, so if you have a new topic, take it away.
No, I was kind of wanted to dig in a little bit more to his 10K gross on eBay.
Let's do a trivia game. How about that? Let's do a trivia game with everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a setup. This is the kind of thing.
No, I was trying to.
Oh, you're making fun of the Reseller Clickbait podcast. I see. You're so mean. I think that they did a great show. Okay, so about Carrie's 10K goal, what is your question?
Well, I was just trying to dig in a little bit. So
yeah, let's do that.
10K. That means you're probably going to have to knock down on your whatnots because you got to get that stuff enlisted on eBay if you're going to do that.
Yeah,
or am I wrong?
That might be the case. I'm trying to think to do here. This is a question for the audience. To do 10K a month, that's 30 days in a month, right? So what's that?
Yeah,
$300 a day, $400 a day, or no? That's wrong, right?
I'll give you. I am some
months. He's trying to do math on the fly.
Like
some months I'm over 10K, some months I'm under 10K. I might give you an idea of what you're looking for.
I can't believe
that's $333 a day, Carrie. If it's a 30-day
How many pieces of Tupperware are you to get 10K? You have to sell over like 12,000.
Imagine how much Tupperware I'd have to say to get to 450 million on whatnot. 450,000.
450,000, dude. 450 million would be sick.
Yeah, you would be on 24/7, and you would have to not be. You'd have to be scantily clad to sell even that.
I would have to be autographing every piece of Tupperware.
Exactly, dude.
That much money.
Exactly.
I don't know. I was talking about how your autograph doesn't hold as much value, Kevin, because you put it everywhere.
Yeah, it is. You have lowered the value of your autograph.
Yeah.
By giving
it's not rare.
You've given it to so many people who don't want it.
Oh my gosh.
When you die, no one's going to be like, oh, you've got a CWP
People try
auto?
to resell the stuff, and they always put it in there. Like somebody's reselling a shirt. I'm like, why are you reselling a shirt? Do you not like me anymore? But they put the autograph in there.
They also could have gained weight. Maybe they can't fit in the shirt anymore. Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping I can sell a lot of my shirts
that I
this year.
They're being hawked off here pretty quick.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Yeah.
That is a dream of mine, is to fit into some of my old clothing. I've realized something, right? So there's this episode of Seinfeld where Jerry's like crossing out the number 32 or 34 on his jeans and changing it to a 32 because he's so vain and it's like visible. And I think I did that without realizing it. I switched to these jeans. They're Levi Extreme Flex, super comfy jeans.
The button-up ones?
But they have like flexible waist, right? And I started wearing them when I was in a 32 in their size. And I've just always been in a 32. But I went and put on some old 32 pants today that weren't flexy, whatever. No way. And then I put on some 34s. Nope, not happening. And so I'm just like, oh, so these 32s are just not 32s at all.
As soon as I lose weight, I am going straight 70s. Leisure suits, bell bottoms. I'm gonna be
onesies.
I'm gonna be onesies. Yeah,
Onesies,
exactly.
yeah.
Aggressive. Like I'm only gonna button up 2 on my button.
I can see that, Carrie.
With a
In
chain.
Vegas, can you see Carrie
Yeah.
in a bedazzled
See,
onesie?
I already have this. I'm just not wearing a shirt under it, and I got a chain. That's what I'm going to be.
Yeah.
I think it's easy for resellers to pack on the pounds, especially if they're doing it as a side job, because they're just already so busy, and it's just quick food. You want quick food.
When I was teaching, I would get my coffee in the morning, and I'd grab like an orange and a banana. I was out the door, and I wouldn't eat till I came home, and I was run all day long. And so it's really hard for me.
Yeah, because you're so busy.
Yep.
Well, so a lot of times people, instead of not eating, will grab McDonald's and grab another McDonald's, and then 6 McRibs, and then Baja Blast.
Exactly, and wash it down with a chalupa, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure it's going to be hard, but we're all going to try to lose some weight. We're going to try to sell some more.
I got a cheese biscuit the other day somewhere. It cost me $6.70, so I'm too cheap to be eating that stuff. $6.70 for a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit?
Where was that at?
Just like a local gas.
See, I like Bojangles. They have that
Ritz-Carlton?
$3.99. Well, I don't know if they do anymore, but Bojangles always had the Cajun filet biscuit combo for $3.99. That's what I used to like.
Yeah, the picking across America was brutal because I wanted to try all these foods, like Bojangles, never tried. I never ate at a Waffle House in my life.
Carrie,
maybe this coming year.
Here you go. I'm going to give you a number here. And I shut my store down for 11 days. My gross was $9,758 last month. You could do that. You and Dawn together? Shoot. She finds good stuff, man. She could probably do 9,000.
The trick is, the thing that I'm failing at, Kevin, and maybe you can be my therapist here, is listing it. Could you list it for me, maybe? Could I possibly just send you pictures?
Yeah.
And
Hey, speaking of that, Rockstar Flipper just launched a listing service.
Oh, thank goodness.
He will literally list your listings.
I'm sure
Send him pictures.
I'm sure.
Yeah. His team, his party, whatever, will now list.
And what's the other one? Hustle and Hooks. They have their app that they're pushing now. All these people have their own. What do we got?
What does their app do?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about it.
I look like I got a horn because of the Inaman. Look at that.
Hey, did you? Speaking of Hustle and Hooks, you see somebody broke into his home and he held him at gunpoint?
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't watch the video.
I think it was his store. Wasn't it his store or was it his home?
I think it was his home. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. Him and Hacksaw Jim
stuff.
Duggan. You gotta watch that.
Wow. No. So we'll get back to the whole Rockstar Flippers listing service, but I thought it'd be fun. Okay, for you to try to guess what my 30-day total is.
30-day total, okay. 30-day total on
is?
eBay.
On eBay.
And
on eBay. And the winner gets $5 via PayPal. Whoever's closer gets $5 via PayPal. Yep, $5.
Yeah.
Out of you two, yeah.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, you're
okay.
One of you about to be rich.
Okay,
that's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna. All right, was this like Price is Right, where the person can't go over?
I don't know how that works.
You go first.
You gotta have to write.
No, you can go over. Just no. Just whichever's closer. I'm not playing some Price is Right nonsense. Bob Barker's a piece of crap. No, I'm just kidding.
He's still alive, and he's an avid.
I love me.
He's an avid listener. Stop it.
Spay or neuter your pets.
Yeah, spay them all. Double spay them. Keep the economy going.
All right, I'm gonna say for the month of December, I'm gonna give you $4,000 on the nose.
Okay.
Okay.
Dave, look into the screen real quick.
Nope.
Look. I want to look you in the eye. Real quick. I want to get an idea.
You're gonna look at my reflection. No, you're good.
No,
yeah.
I think I'm a little low actually. But
no, I just gotta see. I gotta see what he's.
What y'all doing? You cheat?
No, I gotta.
I'm
trying to read him.
This is bad audio. Just guess.
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna go 4001.
Okay, nice.
That's a good guess because I think I'm a little low. Yeah. I think you're
6,331.
Yep,
6,331.
$5, man.
Rigged.
All right, send me your PayPal, Ponzi, and I'll wait. We should play the same game for you, Carrie.
Okay. I have to.
Okay.
I already gave
but no
you
money.
mine.
No money exchanges hands. I know. Well, Carrie muted himself by accident. I don't think he knows it, but he did.
Well,
there you go.
You're
back. Your mic might have unplugged, and it might have switched you over to your headphones, honestly, because you might have bumped it. What, Kevin?
I think this would have been. I was on pace for probably 13 or 14,000, and I shut the store down for, like I said, 11 days. And
that's
and
crazy that you have 10,000 with 11 days closed down.
Yeah, it was. I shut it down on. Well, I mean, I was still making sales. I shut it down Tuesday, December 20th, and it went through the end of the year before I haven't shipped anything. So it's
I got
$74.
Last 31 days. Wait, let me find. Where do I find?
31 is fine.
Okay, just my last 31.
31 days.
Guess.
All right. You don't have to give us money, but
Dave,
I'm gonna guess. Yeah, I'll guess. See, Don's a hard worker. Gotta factor that in. I'm gonna guess $3,796.
That's a good guess. That's a good guess. I'm gonna go a little higher. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna do one over because I don't want to.
That's rude.
I'm gonna say 39.
Okay, you guys were about right. Yeah, it's 36.47.
Ooh,
so.
wow, very good,
Yes.
very good, very
But
good.
how many? I mean,
Nice.
I sell a lot of items.
Yeah, dude, and you sell a lot on Whatnot. You probably sold that much on Whatnot again.
probably,
$3,000 at least. Yeah.
So we're
450,000.
very, very okay. We're doing all right.
Okay, so if a random person stumbled upon this podcast, they'd wonder how, Kevin, are you selling so much more than us?
Yeah.
So
What is
your
your
secret?
secret sauce?
And you can be as basic as just telling us you're not the only one listening.
I list
That would be
more.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not, but I would tell I'm the majority of
Yeah.
it, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not. There's no doubt. But
You're listing a lot.
I'm going to give you two answers besides that because that is a factor. But it's
We just
not
asked
as
for
big.
the
I mean,
truth,
there's
that's
two, Dawn and Carrie. I mean, you and your wife. All right, so
Yeah, but we're not listing at all.
Yeah.
We haven't listed in 8
No,
days.
okay.
What are you talking about?
like
I'm
6
listing.
of you
My
listening,
wife
you're
is
not
listing,
listening.
and Bubba's girlfriend lists a little as well. Okay, but this is majorities. I mean, I'm doing majority still. So, look, well, I don't know. My wife, who knows? But I'm gonna give you two answers. One is multi-quantity listings. I sell tons and tons of the same exact things.
Mhm.
I have more viewer sales, and I also once a week sell an Enaman. So right there,
Yeah.
that's. I mean, it's not. I mean, they're going the cheapest they've been in a long time. By the way, after Christmas, it went down.
The Animan market is
Yeah.
falling.
And see,
Yeah.
I don't misunderstand because I
Already
first
collapsed, it's
misunderstood.
collapsing again.
I had misunderstood that whole Enaman thing, and I was using an enema once a week,
Yeah.
trying to mirror Kevin's results, and it did nothing. I mean,
There's the
actually,
real
it did
reason.
help,
It
but in a
actually
different way.
kind of
I did-
lost
you
some
sold an
desire to
enema.
list because of it.
Yeah.
You sold the Enaman, Dave, which is why your sales aren't as good.
I have
You gotta
have two of your new Enamans and one of your old
And he
ones.
has
How many do I
a
need?
he has a creepy pickle Rick. I mean, he's good.
I do have a creepy pickle.
What do you do with that?
Definitely have a creepy pickle. I don't want to talk about it. But no, okay. So, very good. We've gotten to the bottom of that. The question now is how much do you think Rockstar Flipper charges for you to get listings done by him?
Like per listing?
or-
Per listing, how much?
Oh, well,
30
I
cents.
would eat up all my Tupperware profit. 30 cents? That's got to be way higher than that.
Okay, so the answer is I don't know. That's the viewer's homework. Someone reach out to him and find out for us because I'm super curious. And I didn't. The only way to find out is to message him, email him.
It's going old school. Rally Roots, Rockstar. I saw that the Bonafide Hustler put out a short about reselling, and that hadn't happened.
Yeah, man, I love Bonafide.
Bonafide.
Man. He needs to do more.
If you lose 100
Dude,
pounds,
OG.
Jerry, you will look like Bonafide.
I will. I've been called the chunky Bonafide hustler.
The chunk. Hey, speaking of chunky, someone called me Sir Chunkington
That was
in a Facebook comment. Yeah, wait, no, was it Chunkington or Chunkerton?
Kevin
It might have been
almost spit out his drink.
Chunkerton.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, that was a spit take. No, so they messaged me and they said, "Really great job, Lord Chunkerton." It was Lord Chunkerton.
Lord.
is what it was.
Did you buy
Yeah,
one
I'm
of
a
those
lord.
things from Mary
I bought one of those things. And he went on to say, like, belittle me in many ways. I have the voice of a 3-year-old. I'm a mama's boy, and my mama's going to kiss me to bed last night or whatever, like that. All this stuff. And then at the end, he's like, you just
All
like
your
ripping off
triggers.
old ladies, right? You like ripping off
No,
old
he'll
ladies,
rip off
right? That was
anybody. Doesn't matter.
that was how it ended.
This literally happened to me an hour and a half ago. Somebody sent me on TikTok a laughy face, clown face, laughy face like 1,000 times, and I just gave him a thumbs up, which, as you know, is the polite F you,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
he responded like 5 minutes later. It took him a second to think of something, and he said, "Why don't you go back in your mom's basement?" Which would have been true if I was under 30, but I'm now
Yeah,
over
yeah,
30.
yeah. Yeah.
And eat some more orange slices because you'll never be. Like,
Eat some
I
more
enjoy orange slices.
that was very specific. I felt like he was talking about himself.
That does fit into the diet plan.
Yes,
you
true.
know,
If I
they're
was
healthy,
still at
low
home,
calorie.
That's what I would
Yeah.
probably be doing.
Yeah, I think that's a good. I mean, I think he's just giving you great advice.
Yeah,
I think he
really
likes you.
I wouldn't pay rent at my mom's house, and I'd be
Yeah.
eating healthy. That sounds like an amazing.
You'd be
idea.
winning. You'd be winning. So here's the thing. I just blocked the person. I didn't respond at all. I just blocked
because
it
they
it's
hit
like,
all three of Dave's triggers. If they
Yeah,
only
yeah,
hit
they're
two,
just attacking me.
he
It
won't
did
block
bother
them.
him.
Well,
It really
okay.
did.
So if they had just said you're scamming old ladies, I wouldn't have done a thing.
They didn't say you're
Right?
short, and
But
they didn't
when
rip on
they-
your backpack.
They talk trash about my mom. They talk trash about my voice. They talk trash about what else did I say? I can't remember. Anyways, oh yeah, my weight. And so And I do say my face is a little bit misleading when it comes to my weight. I say that all the time. My face is fat. I have a fat face.
There's nobody here who thought you even came close to a 32, much less wearing one a few years ago. So,
exactly. Definitely. And so
I don't wear 32 anymore.
Well, I don't either. Apparently, I thought I did. But anyway, so I get a message the next day, and it's like, pretty sure it's the same first name, John. And it's like, hey, I saw you blocked my friend for calling you out about scamming old people. No, not John Yarberg. Right? Okay, so he's yelling at me for blocking this other person, but then after he says you blocked him because he called you out for scamming old people, you're such a baby with your child's voice, and why don't you just go kiss your mommy, and you're so fat. And same exact disses, right? And I'm like, I think you're the same person. And I like, there were so many things I could have said, like, hey, maybe constructive criticism next time, or maybe only focus on the old people instead of making fun of me each time. It's just a better delivery.
That's what I love everyone. The quip in return, because I was used to that as a teacher. Kids would come at me, and then they realized pretty quick to not come after me because I'll come right back after them.
Well, I took the Gary V path. And I was very kind and loving, and just to see what would happen. Yeah, compassionate.
To have a lot of issues, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I said, I'm sorry things are going rough for you right now. Let me know if I can support you anyway. I hope you feel better and don't feel like you need to attack people anymore.
You're an empathetic elephant.
Pretty much that. And then they wrote back. And they said, I wasn't attacking you. I was just saying that resellers screw old people. I'm like,
did they give that?
What about all the other
in the text like you're giving right now? Like, I didn't say, how do they say that?
Yeah, they actually did like caps in certain ways and some emphasis.
It was the every other letter cap thing.
Stuff. Yeah. They phonetically spelt it out.
Sometimes I feel like I misunderstand some of the comments because you can't read into them like that, and I'm like, I don't understand.
No,
is this person trying to be mean? Are they trying to be sarcastic? Are they trying to be funny? Are they just ripping on me to?
They're just not.
Dave?
I think they're not using enough 1920s and 1930s slang for you. They need to.
There's like 3 viewers that I've taken the wrong way when they've told me they didn't mean it the wrong way.
Deleted them, and then they came back and told Carrie to reinstate you.
No, he just commented. So there's Sean.
Exactly.
Sean, I've taken the wrong way several times. Carrie knows. Death Valley Fines. I've taken.
He's a great dude, by the way. You need to be nice to him.
I am nice to him. The other one is Biff Boffo. Has multiple times like offended me, and then I'll say something and they'll be like, oh no, I love you, man, I'm supportive. I just was saying, I was like, okay, well, I totally took it wrong. But it's happened multiple times for me. I don't know. I'm overly sensitive.
That happened to me last week. I forgot I talk to him all the time. I forgot his name, but he said, nice clickbait title. And I'm like, well, you know, it wasn't that bad. And then I realized that was when...
But he was like applauding you.
Yeah, no, it was actually when YouTube changed all my titles for me to the date. Like, so my title had changed overnight to December 20th.
Oh gosh, what is his name? You told me his name.
I forgot his name.
That's bothering me that I can't remember. He bought my GoPro off me on Whatnot.
He's an awesome dude, but I thought he was like, because he can be a little he could, like, he jokes. So sometimes I wasn't sure how to take it, but then I'm like, oh, he's being jokey, but I didn't realize it.
He's being joking. Well, no, did you tell Kevin what the title of your video was? Because this is hilarious.
Oh, what it originally was?
No, when he said nice
it was
clickbait
like
title,
December 20th, like 2000.
The title was just the date. The title of his video was literally just the date because Carrie screwed it up by accident.
No, I had it on originally because I went and looked at my story and it was all there correct. Something happened. There was some sort of YouTube glitch set ablaze the internet. That could be a good title.
And so basically this guy was trying to help Carrie, and Carrie's like super mad at him. He belittled him.
I was in my feels for a few seconds. I
I had these videos that I put out 2 in a row. One about taxes and then one about the Inform.
We need to talk about that. That's on my list.
Inform Consumers Act. Mm-hmm. So I put these 2 out, and I'm like, all right, this can get a little political, and I was really expecting a little bit of backlash. Of course, I have a little experience in walking the line because I was a public high school teacher for a long time, and so I thought I did it fairly skillfully, but you still are going to get tons and tons of comments like that. I thought I'd get a bunch of unsubs and then some subs. Didn't happen at all. 98.9% positive feedback on the IRS story, 98.5% on the Informed Consumers Act. Both of them went up in subs, 66 up in subs, 42 up in subs. So, but there were still some comments. Mostly against each other. But
can you tell us what the Informed Consumers Act is for those of us?
Yeah,
who
and
watch
not like the
really
video, because I fell asleep like within a minute, and I woke up like 16 minutes in. And
give us the Cliff Notes, Kev.
All right,
give us the Cliff Notes.
So, Informed Consumers Act. Oh, it's tough to do Cliff Notes, but I'll just say this: it is in the auspices of trying to protect the consumer against three things: items that could be harmful, items that are stolen, and items that are counterfeit. That's the idea behind it. Well, that's not the idea behind it, but that's the proposed idea behind it. And it's doing this. How would you do that, right? The proposal is that the seller's information has to be readily accessible to the buyer. That way, they'll somehow be able to stop counterfeit goods or whatever, which, of course, to me is ridiculous. That eBay has to verify all of us, not just collect our data, but to verify it. And so my understanding of it, the original version was awful, and they already do this in the UK, where they post the address of the seller and the phone number of the seller on the eBay listing itself, which, of course, eBay's like...
They do that in... You said they already do that?
Yes. So eBay's like, that's going to put us out of business. They're going to contact the buyer, and then they're going to make the transaction off eBay, and we're not going to make any money.
Once I have their number, why even do it on eBay? Yeah.
Which, of course, in my mind, that's the point of it. They want to make it difficult because the people who are backing this bill are big box retailers, people that are creating OEM parts and stuff like that. So the people that wouldn't want you, HP is an example of a backer of the
Raleigh
bill.
Roots with their 500,000 in sales.
No, well, that would be the wrong person. They would be hurt by this, but okay.
Yeah, I know.
So, I mean, why, you can imagine why HP would want online sales of non-OEM products, dangerous or counterfeit goods to not be sold. And there's some legitimacy to all that, right? But, it's being pushed by these people. It's not about the consumer. It's about these companies.
So reselling is dead. Does this mean that I have to try to get my job at In-N-Out again? Because I don't know if they'll hire me back.
Well, okay, but no, you said they've calmed down the bill, and that's not going to happen. So what is it now?
Okay, so the calming down of the bill is eBay saying, look, we will make it readily available to the consumer if issues arise. But we're not going to publicly put it out there. In other words, they can respond. The listings, right? Yeah, the consumer can go through the regular messaging system, and if they don't get a response, then we can escalate it to that level. So you're going to have to be checking your messages and responding at this point. And it has to be verified. So my understanding of it is, you put your information out there. I don't know how they verify it, right? I mean, a sworn affidavit? I don't know. What are you going to do? How are you going to verify the information? eBay going to knock on your door and say, is this really you? I mean, who knows? But you have to do it on a regular basis, where they give you and I've heard people talk about this, like in the trial stage. I don't know if it's true or not, so grain of salt, but you have 10 days.
Didn't they used to do that, though? Didn't they used to give the customer your phone number on eBay?
It used to be something
way back in the
people
day?
Could get. I swear, I've heard stories where people got calls randomly, by somebody who was upset that, their dish was broke.
They could be getting that from the shipping company, too, though, because a lot of times you put that on your UPS label, your phone
and a lot
number.
of this stuff, your address appears on that too, but think about just putting it out there for everybody to see on every listing that they haven't even bought. So to me, innocent until proven guilty, right? But 10 days, if eBay says something to you and you don't respond in 10 days, they shut your account down. Is it permanent? Is it, I can't imagine it being permanent.
That would suck.
Did they say that's happening? Or
the biggest fear to me is if they're going to go down this road of theft and stolen goods, is where they start going down. You have to produce, some kind of invoice for all the stuff
kind
you
of like
buy.
Amazon
then
is
we
doing.
Have serious issues. And look,
I'm gonna just bring some blank invoices to garage sales.
Exactly.
But on a serious note, it's interesting to see that the competitors are teaming up, and I was not aware that they did this until I started doing this video. But eBay and Etsy and all these different online selling platforms have joined together and created their own essentially lobbying organization that they work together on, which I think is key. But I think they should involve the rest of the community a little bit.
Is Flip in there?
They are not in. No, they're not in there. So
Dollar Bills, y'all.
Dollar Bills.
That's who it
Yeah,
was.
he can give you some comments that are like, "Dang,
I've taken him wrong. Yeah, I've taken him wrong several times.
Or maybe not.
There's
maybe
one guy who absolutely loathes me. I can't remember the name. Why give him credit anyways? But every time I'm on a live stream or anything like that, he just verbally bashes the crap out of me. He'll make fun of my kids. He doesn't care. And basically, anytime you have me on a live stream, just be prepared to ban that guy.
He'll show up him off your channel, but he will find you when you.
He'll find me on other people's channels still. Yeah, it's crazy.
So
Some people are just mean.
Jimmy
Old School Flips is his name.
John's
that guy.
Addict here. I got a comment for you. John's Shaggy Addict. This is from Carrie's comment, if you remember the last video. Glow sticks, dried beans, and a hatchet. Looks like Carrie is ready for a rave.
Yeah, no, that's essential rave gear. Also, just that's usually what I do, guys. Back in the '90s, that's how I rolled.
I don't remember that reference, but I have ADHD, so maybe I missed it.
Good one.
I don't know.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Did you know that USPS has lost $87 billion over the last 14 years?
Wow. They've lost it.
Yep.
Did they give it to
$87 billion. They gave it to you in your stupid boxes you keep taking for free to misuse, by the way.
So how do they lose that money?
They're just bad at business. I don't know. Their shipping is costing them more. Their payroll is
not like they lost.
They're just
they're run by the government, so it's
they're run by the government.
Probably pretty good, honestly, if you want to think.
$87 billion in 14 years, and this is why they're raising the stamp price from 60 to 63 cents. That's going to solve everything.
Make up that $87 billion.
That's literally what the article says. It talks about the 3-cent stamp increase, and then it says because they've lost $87 billion.
They have a monopoly. They have a monopoly on first-class mail, and they're losing money, y'all.
And how many people are shipping? Well, okay, a first class, yes, but actual stamp letter mail. How many people are using that nowadays?
I will bet this: every person buying stamps is a Commonwealth Picker listener. Every one of them.
Yeah, that's valid.
Every one of them.
Because stamps have no place in my life unless I'm going to ship out a sticker. Like if Kevin needs me to ship out some of his stickers, then I'll need a stamp.
Look, stamps can come in handy if you're given millions of dollars and you have to find a way to waste it in 30 days, and then you go and buy that upside down stamp and then you send it to somebody. And then you start a baseball team to waste some of that money. Do you guys not get the Brewster Millions reference?
Brewster Millions, yeah.
It's a classic.
I'm missing it.
Yeah, stamps are important if you're in that situation.
Well, listen, here's the important thing. The Postal Service's expenses have exceeded its revenues year after year since 2007.
And the biggest driver of that is retirement funds. That's the biggest driver of it. Plus, they've active, and especially lately, and I don't know what they're doing. I guess they're going to try to reduce their workforce. I guess because, the prices for UPS are way, way more competitive on now. It used to be if it was over 5 pounds, I wouldn't even consider UPS FedEx. Now, if it's over a pound, I'm looking.
Yeah,
every time.
That's changed.
The only thing I think we've talked about this. The only thing that gets me is having to go to UPS because it's all the way across town. It's like a 17-minute drive round trip, maybe 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. And I just would rather not because USPS comes to my door. But someone was saying in the comments that now you can get DoorDash to pick up your packages and bring them to the UPS.
Yeah, they won't make it. They won't make it there, but they will pick them up. Yes,
I know Mercari is doing a big thing
$3 for them to do a pickup.
Really, yeah. That's it?
Yep. That's supposedly what someone said in our comments.
Per item?
I don't know. That's a great
question.
$3
to do a pickup. Who's making any money on that?
Well, if it's per item, you can make some money. If you've got 10 items,
that's ridiculous. Who'd pay that?
I don't know. I haven't tested it. Maybe I'll have to try it.
But what about FedEx?
I hate FedEx, but I don't know.
Okay, but
because they have no stores in my town. They don't have a single store. I gotta drive 40 minutes to go to that.
Dollar General. You got a Dollar General?
Yeah,
I do.
That's FedEx. They do that.
Do you have a Dollar
Tree? Stores in rural areas do FedEx.
I do have a Dollar Tree.
There's a lot of different.
Do you have
FedEx
an All Dollar?
I don't have a Holla Dollar.
So, Carrie, you've been in my town. There's no UPS in my town for sure, but there's a printer. So, There's a printer down, right next to where my antique booths are in downtown, near the Blimpie.
Yes, that's
and they do UPS, and I just walk in there and drop it off every day. So I bet you, Dave, you can find drop-off
locations. There probably is a drop-off.
You just literally walk in and drop it off. Yeah. And the viewers will tell us below.
You live in a decent-sized city, Dave. I'm sure there's some options.
Yeah. You're probably right.
FedEx is usually at a Walgreens. In Utah it was, and I think here Walgreens will have FedEx drop-offs a lot of times.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely would check that out, Dave. Definitely.
Okay.
And then you can.
Well, I've been back to making a bunch of short form content because, like I said, the only thing I was able to do.
And you were having massive success.
I was having a lot of success, and it made me think that outsourcing your TikToks to some guy in Maldives or wherever he was from maybe isn't the best. Oh, Morocco. I can't remember where he said he was from. Morocco, something like that. It's probably not the best call because he basically never made anything viral, and I'm just looking now, 192,000 views on one, 133 on another, 199 on another, 1.4 million on one, 167, 270,
so
225.
on TikTok,
just in
how much
the
money
last
did
week.
that translate to on TikTok?
At least
34 cents.
$3.
Yeah,
No, it was more.
At
than
least
that. Seriously,
$3.
How much did it translate to on TikTok?
Honestly,
Can I tell on my computer?
it's not going to be that much.
It's going to be more than $3.
It used to be
1.4 million.
It used to be per million. This was 2 years ago. You'd make $30 per million. Now it's significantly less, I think.
Yeah, well, it's more than $3.
Yeah, no, it's like
because I had one hit like 400,000 not too long ago, and I made.
But
like
the creator fund is
$12.50
shrinking, Kevin.
Yeah, because
so
there's
they
more
had
creators
this set
That's
amount,
true.
and that set amount has been going down and down and down, and more creators.
Yeah.
I don't even log in anymore. I don't have it on my phone,
Yeah.
but it's probably
and they're
probably
losing market
$20.
share. I don't get it. They're losing massive market share to YouTube and to Facebook.
Look, I had one.
and Instagram.
Kevin, I had one because I had one that hit like 600,000 in the last couple days. And my last 2 days have been $2.39.
Was this your Google Lens
250?
video?
Yeah, and then another one hit 250. The TikTok. If you guys are thinking that TikTok will give you reach, it'll give you possibilities to make money in other ways. But the fund is.
Now I'm nowhere near as high as these guys, but you just muted yourself. But I made single digits last month, I think.
Yeah. Well, it's not easy to make money on TikTok. But so one of my videos that went viral was about Beanie Babies. You know, that's always a good topic.
They
right?
love the Beanie Babies.
And it was, do not buy these. But instead of just like saying, don't buy these like Carrie does, it was like me buying Beanie Babies at a yard sale. But like, yeah, for my kids.
Which
and I was like complaining. Oh, no, it was true. No. They got the whole bin.
Just kidding.
But I'm complaining the whole time. Someone did say I don't actually have kids and that I'm a liar. But that was apt of you. But yeah, I'm complaining the whole time, like, I don't want them, so when you price them cheap, because I have no interest in them, and she's like, oh, yeah, and she prices it $20 for the whole bin, and so I did this, like, TikTok on how you shouldn't buy them because they're worthless, and of course, one of the top comments is, why are you even mad, though? Some of those are worth $3,000.
Yep, no doubt. So I was making reference to this because I'll do this often. I'll say I'm buying something for my kids, and I seriously am buying it for my kids. And I'll still
in quotations, yes.
I'll put a comp up there. And
all your viewers are your kids.
Exactly, guys. For the audio listeners, he very graphically did quotations when he said that. So you know.
The kids. Yeah.
Any rate, I would do it for, and I'll put comps up there like, oh, and then he sold it. I'm like, do these people not realize that every comp I put up is not my comp? I mean, some of them are my comps. Some of them are my unsold comps, some are my sold comps, some are not my comps because it's still in my death pile. And Dave's is all in his death pile.
Mine's all in my death pile. A lot of times when I look it up to put the comp in, I'm like, man, I should just hit sell similar. Nah, I won't do it.
What? It's not worth it.
Well, if I'm looking up the comp, I'm so close. If I just hit sell similar, it would be in my drafts. And it would actually save me time, but then I don't do it because I'm a slacker.
Yeah. Well, and then you never know when you can list it, and then they disappear, and it's like a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I've got a totally different tangent. So if you got something else close, all right. My tangent is about people doing memberships to their channel. So that's my tangent. So I saw a video.
Okay.
You guys
do
know
that.
I have quite a bit of respect for Pete Craigslist Hunter. He's the guy I started watching at the beginning. I just think he's terrific. He's
the guy with the parrot. The guy with the parrot.
The parrot guy.
The parrot guy, as you call
the parakeet
him. It's
fella.
Not a parrot, but
the cat dude.
Yeah, the
terrific
cat
guy.
The toucan Sam.
And so he and I was watching, and he started, and he was doing a channel membership, which surprised me a little bit for him. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it at all. And he said something like he does giveaways all the time. Super nice guy. If you guys ever get a chance to meet him, I suggest you do it. But he's like, yeah, we'll do giveaways, and if you're a channel member, you get a chance to get the giveaway. And I guess he got a bunch of negative feedback because he came on his next video was "I'm sorry." That was the title, not clickbait, right? Although he probably got some clickbait. Said "I'm sorry," And he's like, forget it. He's like, this isn't really me. That's not really what I wanted to do. I mean, he still has a channel membership, but he's not attaching. It's like,
well, it's illegal, right?
like
because it's no purchase necessary law or whatever. When you're doing giveaways, you can't require someone to spend money. So I didn't watch the video, but it's literally illegal. And so that's probably why he's apologizing, because you're not allowed to do that.
There's
I mean, easy mistake to make.
That's why he's apologizing, but okay, gotcha.
Easy mistake to make, but that is technically not allowed on YouTube for sure. It's gambling. Yeah, it's officially gambling.
But not on Whatnot.
Which literally Whatnot, you get away with it all the time.
Seriously,
Whatnot is breaking laws, in my opinion.
All the time. Well, I mean, like, it's not like I don't think the app is, but just being live in those moments, there's so many people doing shady stuff, especially when it comes to giveaways. Because, giveaway is supposed to be, no purchase necessary. Always.
There was, so I was watching a video about Whatnot, and someone was talking about a lot of the shady stuff going on there. And someone said that people were going into casinos, doing a live Whatnot stream, and auctioning off basically plays on these machines.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so like you literally would give him $10 to roll it, and then he'd roll it and he'd keep the $10 regardless, and if you win, supposedly he would pay you out somehow. Yeah. But that is literally gambling.
I'm pretty sure that is highly illegal on multiple levels. But clever if it were doable.
Why? What if they're all in the same place where you can do that? What if they're
what if it's a 14-year-old, Kevin?
Yeah, and they're not in the same state though either. There's people in different states where gambling isn't legal, right?
Yeah.
Well, so you guys are on the form of the Informed Consumers Act. Let's just legislate the crap out of everything, then. You guys a bunch of.
I don't like resellers, so I'm cool with that.
I'm not saying it's not shady.
Kerry would love it if reselling died.
Is it necessarily illegal? This is one of those things that like. People always find a way around things, right? That's why I think
I think it's underage gambling is my biggest thing.
So Kevin is pro underage gambling, is what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you'd be surprised.
And you called out
I'm pro
Craigslist Picker in the same episode. Wow.
I didn't call him out.
I heard Under the Christmas Tree this year was just a bunch of scratch-off tickets for your kids.
We did get scratch-offs.
That's all you got.
I personally don't do scratch-offs, but we did like a white elephant at my mom and dad's. And so one of the things I did, I bought it was $15 limit. So I went and bought $15 worth of scratch-offs. And everybody wanted those. My wife's dad got them.
Well, did you hear, did you hear that this happened this year, Kevin? A Kentucky woman won $175,000.
Great Neil Diamond
Hold on. Won $175,000 off a scratcher that was gifted to her.
Wow.
Oh,
and the gifter knew it went down. What do you do?
That's a sticky wicket, as the kids say.
Oh, what do you do? Well, it's her money to keep, but
I know the gifter is going to go after it, though, I bet.
Why?
They're not going to get it, but they'll try.
To stand on.
They'll try it.
It was a white elephant gift exchange at a dental office. So a coworker basically bought her this. Dude, can you imagine being that person who bought this? I would hate my life.
Yeah. Wow. I think that person, maybe, hey, here's 10%, maybe, after taxes or something as a nice.
Kevin, I'm pretty sure Kevin would bring him like some hot cocoa or maybe like a $20 Starbucks gift card.
Let me tell you, one of the cringiest things I've seen in my entire life, besides Dave's thumbnails, is my mom was given one of these scratch-offs at a Christmas party like that, and she won like, I don't remember the number, a lot of money, like $20,000, right?
Oh my gosh.
It was a fake ticket, and they gave that ticket on purpose, as a joke, as a gag.
Oh.
And these aren't even close friends, right? That is not. My mom was like unbelievably happy.
Thought she had a life-changing moment.
Unbelievably. And then you have to fake like you're not up. Oh, it was not good. Not good.
Oh, that was funny. I just feel like if I was the one who bought and gifted that lotto ticket, I wouldn't expect money. I would just be really depressed for like a year. Because like I had that $175K. Because
maybe if you buy them all the time, right? Maybe if you buy them all the time and you do them and you gave them away. But like for me, I never buy scratch offs, so it's like I wouldn't,
No, I know, and I've given them as gifts. All I'm saying is I'm never giving them as gifts.
I think that would be human.
That's all I'm saying.
It would be humanly impossible not to be a little bit bummed out about.
Oh no doubt. But I don't know if it would be depressed. I mean,
$175,000 that you just handed. $124,000 after taxes.
I guess that's a
Kevin,
lot.
See, that money doesn't affect him.
Yeah,
oh,
Kevin's
please, give me a break.
It's like, oh, okay.
It's like a weekend.
Kevin's like, I make that much at In-N-Out. Wait,
What?
Spend that much.
So I did release like a little bit of a short. We talked about that on the channel. We're gonna do that a little more. You don't have to watch them, but every now and then there'll be shorter videos.
You used to do that.
I know, and someone was upset. They're like, "I thought this was a full episode. Shame on me." And all I want to say is, like, if it's 3 minutes, it's probably not a full episode. So I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Do you remember me talking? Well, we've talked about this a little on the podcast. I haven't talked about it anywhere else, but I've been doing these compilation videos, putting them, a couple, 2, 3 out a month.
Yeah.
And I got a little negative feedback at the first. Some people said they, unsubscribed. But the last one we did got a bunch of new subscribers. The one we put out today, I mean, it's just more. It's not like I was doing this many videos, and now we're doing 2 or 3 more a month. We're not doing less of what we typically do. We're just doing. You don't want to watch them, you don't want to watch them. But they're now. I'm pretty happy with it, and more YouTubers, not Ray, not yet, are stealing.
People
them.
are
Ray is doing. He's doing boxes or missing parcels or something now. He had the most. I will give Ray credit for this. He had like the most incredible Harry Tornado-esque thumbnail recently on that.
He can do some thumbnails.
Yeah, he's really good at it.
He can do it. Very good. And, Julian, my buddy, Bearded Thrift Machine, straight rip-off.
And he kind of ripped off,
remember?
But he kind of ripped off my version, top 5.
Top 5.
Yeah, like the top 5 thing. Yeah. So he
all I know is every thumbnail originated with Rally.
He doesn't even know I exist.
Every thumbnail originates with Rally Roots, and then we're just ripping. We're like in a big connection of ripping each other off after that.
That's true. Oh, we should get bitter about it. So we have Julian. Julian did one. Check Julian's out. Bearded Thrift Machine real quick, Dave. You're there. He did. I think he bought like people's mail. Speaking of the post office losing money, that's why I had in my head the post office loses things, not losing money, but they're losing $87 billion. He did the thing, I think, a few videos ago where he paid for lost mail. Kind of like the Hustle at Home mom.
I bought all your lost mail packages.
Yeah. I don't think it performed, but it's a good idea. It's like Harry Tornado.
It's a good idea, yeah.
Yeah, it is tornado-y. It is very tornado-ish. I mean, he's at 62,000 subs, Kevy.
Yeah, he's good.
He can catch you.
He's out there listening. He's going to pass.
He's not. He's not listening.
No, he's not. He's a super nice guy.
He's on a yacht
Kayla,
somewhere.
His wife. I haven't met her yet, but she's terrific on there too. And he does a Flipper channel now, so he copied that too.
Oh, does he?
Flip Squad.
Okay.
Flip Squad.
Wow. Oh, look at you. Very good. Julian.
How much he pay you for that shout out?
No, it's good. I mean, I saw a thumbnail. I think I've watched one episode. So.
Okay, Vegas trip in April, Kevin. Why are you trying to back out? We
All
want
right,
to do
so
like a Trash to Cash
I
meetup in
want to
April.
take my wife to Vegas to see a certain person in concert. So that's what I want to do. And I want to make it correlate with Turner being able to see. My brother works for a Major League Baseball team, and I would like to coordinate some spring training in Arizona. Maybe even the Freeway Series in California, Angels, Dodgers, and then go watch this concert in Vegas.
So you'd bring Turner to Vegas, or you'd leave him with your brother?
No, I would bring Turner to Vegas. We would hit the bars. Turner's good.
Gambling. Back to the gambling.
Craps. He might keep me out of trouble, Bring the kid along. He can't take him places.
Yeah, that's true. So,
but my wife, I was
finally
going to
get you
drop
out of
off
them
with
clubs.
Dawn, actually. Dawn was going to watch Turner.
Yeah.
Actually, Dawn's daughter could watch him.
Seriously.
I don't trust Carrie to watch him.
No, I don't know anything about children. I just know that you throw food at them, and I hope they catch it.
But Shaden could watch him, right?
Yeah, Shaden can handle it.
But so now, if we're going to do whatever this thing is, Trash to Cash, I'm going to have to go and then come back and then go again.
Well, here's the thing. If I still have my job,
I love it.
If I'm not fired, then I should be headed to Vegas April 13th, and then I'll be working a trade show until probably the 20th, 19th or 20th, and then I could stay that weekend, 21st, 22nd, and fly out the 23rd. So 21st, 22nd, I could totally do some sort of Trash to Cash bash.
So Carrie,
we could.
Vegas in April, I mean, it's not too hot. There's still garage sales going beautiful. Strong, right?
Yes, yeah. Me and Carrie hit a bunch.
We could do an invasion. We could video bomb the thrifting store and all that stuff.
We could figure. Yeah,
we could go to Sunday's store.
We could figure out where Art is because Art's always up. He tends to get up when you're supposed to for garage sales. I'm heading out the door like 10:30ish because I got stuff to do. But he's out there when it's dark.
Some fun. We could have some fun. I think it's worth looking into. I'm gonna be out there, so
Could do like another meetup, the barbecue. Can we call it the?
Yeah, we could.
What can we call it?
I can figure something out. Now that I'm actually here, it'll be a lot easier to set
And then
up.
people show up because I'm coming this time.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah,
you will bring in a more mature crowd, I think.
I don't know. Like, so we'd probably last time we just did something simple, right? We're not trying to be crazy. We're not trying to throw a FlipCon, that's for sure. Don't have.
We are trying to make massive amounts of money, though.
No, we're not trying to make money even.
What?
Last year we did it for free. We paid for everything, right? And I don't know. Maybe we get people to chip in for the food or something. But we could. Too. Yeah, we paid for everything at the barbecue bash. So if we keep it to a small number of people, and just say, hey, it's limited, then we don't have to charge, right? We could say, hey,
all the people in the Patreon
got a restaurant. Right? Yeah, we've got a restaurant. We can fit 40 people. We cover the bill. That'd be fun. And then we could maybe do some other thing where we meet at a larger venue just to hang out. Fremont's
Carrie,
right? They did that.
Rich YouTubers, any of these Vegas rich YouTubers, like out of town, we can just like sneak into their house and have a party there. Because I saw some of these parties at that one.
It's a posh spread, as the kids would say. Yeah, no.
What was the FlipCon of Vegas called again?
Oh, it's called Boss Reseller Remix.
Yeah, I saw all those rich thrifters out there. Well, yeah,
we have Niche Lady, we have Thrifting Vegas, we got Mikey Bags, literally has bags of money laying around.
Yep. So it's
sunny Las Vegas, man, as well as others.
Well, I think we need to at least warn the viewers that April 21st, 22nd, we might be doing something in Vegas, right? Even if Kevin can't come, me and Carrie will do something.
We'll do a live podcast in a room that has the most echo humanly possible.
That was so bad.
I gave him a commitment here. I'm going to try to make this work.
Okay.
But I'm telling you right now, if I go there, I'm going to have to go there earlier and then come back and then go by myself with y'all because my wife is not going to tolerate she's not going to tolerate not seeing this person in concert. She's not coming out there to see you two. Let's put it that way.
That hurts. That hurts my feelings. But okay.
That hurts, but I get it. I can't blame her. Okay, so yeah, let's try to make it happen. It should be fun. So yeah. Okay. So what's your sale of the week, Kev?
Oof, sale of the week.
Did you have it pulled out?
I didn't have
Carrie?
it pulled out. I don't have many because I just turned the store back on and it's not that great. I sold a mini guitar clip portable amp for $38 plus ship. Oh, here's a good one: a Kiss ashtray. Kiss the band, Kiss ashtray. Yeah. That's for $40.
And you kiss it. Yeah. Instead of signing it, you kiss it because you're coming.
That's like right up my alley. So. Ashtrays.
He loves kissing ashtrays.
He loves it. Kissing ash. Reminds him of his chewing days.
His backy days.
So that's it. $40. Top one this weekend.
So I sold a bunch of my old cameras that I had used for cooking videos because I upgraded my cameras to some other ones. And those are big sales, right? $500 for one, $400 for another, and then I sold an old GoPro for $250. So those are kind of my best sales, but they're all like not even profitable because I spent more than that to buy them. What about you, Carrie?
Oh man, I'm looking at mine, and they are like about as hardcore bread and butter as you can get. A lot of dollar cards up to about 20. I sold a $30 card. We'll put it that way. It was one that I got in a box that I paid more for the box, but I was opening the box for fun. So yeah, it's that's what I talked about in my video today, guys. My goals for 2023, because that's a really clever idea.
So
for
what
a
else
video.
did you have? Yeah, you got to do it, right?
I got to. I want to focus more on I this week, like at the bins. I think it was the start of the week. We found that one Nerf ammo drum, the elite one. That I'd never seen. I've been picking. I've been picking forever, and I've never seen the one where they're both connected. And I had a hunch that it was good. And I mean, it goes for like 70, 80, all the way up to 150. I have it at 150 on eBay right now. Yeah, which is surprising. I had an offer, lowball offer, but that one was pretty nice. We've had some decent picks. I finally posted those Utah Jazz shorts I found in Salt Lake. So my problem is I just got to focus on listing, a little bit quicker.
Hey, Kevin, I did sell something I bought at the Bins store at Dante's Prison to Profit Meetup.
What's that?
Yeah. It was like the Android TV box. I think I showed it to you. It was a little blue box. It was called the Me Cool. Definitely some like Chinese knockoff of an Android box. But what was it? $7 an item or $5 an item? I couldn't remember when we were at that event. I think it was $7. $7 for each thing.
It was $7.
Yeah. And so I sold that for $75 plus shipping. So that's pretty good.
That's great.
Awesome.
Yeah, not
nice.
bad.
definitely. Paid for
I
all
sold
your
that
food at the Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
I sold that Hoda mushroom that I got out from under you.
Yeah,
Remember that?
Out from under me. Yes, you got right to that and missed the Dungeons and Dragons.
I did miss the several $100s because what is it like? Picking up a penny to step on a dollar or whatever.
Well, listen, I sent out the wrong thing. It was I sold a Dungeons and Dragons, one of the Dungeons and Dragons things on Bonanza, right? And that's like, you want to talk about the Wild West? No pun intended, although that would be funny.
Hilarious.
It's debatable if it was funny, but yes, go ahead.
I don't buy it.
I'm gonna quit this pod. All right. Anyway, I sent it out, and because to do a refund, it's ridiculous. Nothing goes through Bonanza. It goes through PayPal or it goes through whatever Stripe or whatever. It's all a rigmarole. And if you buy something, it's very difficult to get your money back unless the person's going to give it to you. Long story short, I shipped the wrong item to this person, and I felt terrible. It was a $159 item, and I just on a whim, they're like, "You shipped it, I'll ship it back to you. You shipped it to me," and it's like a trust thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, okay, and that's exactly what we did. And I shipped it out. I have not got the other one back yet.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's stressful.
That's why I don't sell a Bonanza. I don't trust it.
Yeah, Bonanza is shady.
Yeah.
I mean, Kevin, you own the company, so you could refund yourself. $39. What I got for the mushroom, Kev? $39.
That's good. That's probably better than I would have said.
Yeah,
that's about 35. That's like the going rate here in
35.
Vegas too, about 39
for shrooms.
Shrooms, yeah.
Vegas people.
How do you buy
I've
shrooms like those shrooms? Do you get them in a
shroom
bag?
store.
Or do you...
I don't. Yeah, that's a very good
That's
question.
sunny.
I have no idea how you would buy shrooms, but yeah, I know in it, weed is legal here, and it's very fancy how they do it here. They have weed tenders, bud tenders here.
But I did notice that Rake and Profit's mom had 4 tips for selling on Amazon.
Did she?
So yeah.
What are her reselling
learn.
goals?
They're really Ray can just needs to let her
not a
chill a little.
millionaire.
Yeah, no, she's killing it, guys. She's killing it. I don't know.
All right, I got a thumbnail here. I got to pick on our buddy here, Froggy.
Oh gosh.
Got to pick on Froggy.
Okay, good, because I got in a lot of trouble for
Yeah,
Froggy.
let's start a beef with Froggy. Let's do it.
And talk about talk about a little over the top. I wonder if he gets any Froggy.
My hands were shaking.
Well, first of all, I think that's a Harry Tornado title.
It is a Harry Tornado. That's a copy of a Harry Tornado.
Or maybe Froggy did it first. I don't know. But
no, he didn't.
The deal that shook me to my core.
Wow.
Did you watch it?
To my core. I didn't.
Did you watch it? What was he shooken to the core?
I don't know, but I can't imagine any deal would shake somebody to their core. But is
it succeeding? Let me look at it.
It's Froggy. It's going to succeed. Sure. Probably.
Well, that's what I mean, though. Is it
150,000?
I feel like you're upset that you didn't use this, Kevin. That's the vibe I'm getting.
But Josh did it first.
He did do
no.
My hands were shaking.
First of all,
I'm gonna do it next. I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna do. Froggy's hands were shaking when I bought this. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna eat 16 milkshakes on Saturday morning so that I'm having a diabetic overload at a sale, and I'm just gonna be like,
"That's not offensive."
I want to buy this DVD.
$4 free ship. Love it.
$4. I will give you $1 for it.
How could you?
Is that offensive?
How could you give him $1 when you know it's worth $4?
Yeah. He's still using. I got to go back to the old yellow font. That's still a thing. It's still working.
The thing I like about Froggy as opposed to you guys is he puts everything down gently, and he's also a gentleman.
Let me tell you, so gentle.
I was watching a Kevin video, and he was throwing stuff.
Listen, my new ones that were being remade and whatever. I mean, I'm throwing everything. I'm just like,
I know. Tina noticed it. I was watching with Tina, and she's like, "Why is he throwing their stuff?" I said,
That's just people don't care usually.
This is Froggy. Here's Froggy. Froggy's like.
Does he really?
Froggy.
Froggy he's a gentleman, man. He is that guy. That guy. He is a heck of a man. I like him. He's wonderful, dude.
You sound jealous.
No, I am jealous.
I'm just saying.
Definitely jealous. Oof. Oh yeah.
Haters gonna hate.
No, I like him. He's nice, but I'm jealous.
No. So, wait. There was something else. Oh, we were talking about my thumbnail too. So my thumbnail, I got a lot of crap because it said so I have someone making my thumbnails, and I basically just send him the video and he figures out what to do with some guidance, right? Like my video was titled, "She was selling a fake at this garage sale," right? And that was like the file name that I sent him. And basically it was just a fake Cabbage Patch Kid. And I knew how to tell it was fake because Daily Cabbage taught me and all this stuff. And so, at the sale, I pick it up. I'm like, yeah, this one looks homemade. It's not real. I'm not interested in it. And so I titled the video, she was selling a fake at her garage sale. And then the thumbnail said counterfeit with like an angry policeman emoji pointing, which I thought was a pretty good emoji.
Cabbage Patch Police were called.
yeah, exactly. And a lot of people were like writing and saying, "This is such clickbait. What is this, 2017?"
Fake Cabbage Patch sales. It should be, especially in garage sales.
Seriously,
in order to have,
there should be some sort of informed consent when it comes down to this.
Yes, you should have to post your phone number and address outside of your garage.
Yes, Kevin, that's what I've been trying to tell you.
And have an IRS agent sitting in a lawn chair.
Exactly.
In order to
have my big point was, I don't see how that's any more clickbaity than your title where you said she tried to take it from you. Was mine. It was a fake counterfeit. Here's a counterfeit
from that.
Here's the thing about
Go ahead.
Here's the thing about your guys' clickbait, and I'm trying to emulate. None of the clickbait that you guys ever do is really truly clickbait because it always happens in your video. You guys are just cleverly
doesn't happen how they expected it.
You cleverly
exactly.
So it's clever, and I think most people realize that and find it interesting because they're watching your videos because they like your stuff.
I think it's also important to put out some that aren't even like borderline. Like today's that I put out was, I think I hit pay dirt at this yard sale.
Yeah, yours.
And I have a picture of a 14 karat gold 925 sterling silver little bracelet bangle.
Redneck finds Tupperware at yard sale. Was that the one today?
Something like that. Squeal like a pig. All right. So, and so that was legit. There was totally not clickbaity at all whatsoever. It was what I found. So I think to do a little bit of that is probably good.
Mix it in.
Yeah, every now and then. But they don't perform as well.
No, they never
do
that.
That's the problem. If you're not holding the ball of fire at the bins,
if you don't
ain't going to work.
Stop clicking it.
That's right. Stop clicking it. And we're all like that. I'll click on. You'll see a video, and you got to click on it. I'm like, wait, come on.
Okay, so we've got a new review on iTunes, guys. Yes. A new podcast review, and I know you love it when I read these. This is from Beatography. Hey. Okay. Now, this is actually a positive review, so thank you, Beatography. And anyone else out there who wants to give us a positive review,
we desperately need it.
Needs the positive reinforcement, guys, or he's going to leave the show. So, titled, Originally Hesitant, but Now Addicted.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I stumbled across this podcast several months ago and was originally slightly annoyed by Dave.
Not all of us. This is not as a common theme.
Totally normal.
I have an annoying voice. That's pretty standard. But I thought it's kind of like, your marijuana addiction or whatever. It starts off a little bit sketchy, but then you just quit it.
Then you just accept it,
But I thought Carrie was funny, and I needed something to listen to while shipping, so I went for it. I was somehow sucked into the teenage boy poop talk, maybe because I have a teenage boy, and went back and listened from the beginning.
Yes. To really appreciate the podcast, you need to know the inception of it.
That's right. 13 episodes. That was BC, before Commonwealth.
Yes.
Before Commonwealth. There's lore. There's lore involved, guys. And if you don't know the lore, you can't really enjoy the show at the same level.
The deep cuts. I'm trying to think of a deep cut. I missed the video that you edited where you were just commenting on the stuff that was behind me. My shelves and just making fun of me. That was a brilliant little short video.
So why don't y'all talk about yourselves for a while?
Wait,
I love it.
Okay, it's not done, Kevin. It's not done. There's more here. By some miracle, I have actually learned a thing here and there, and have even had several laughs. Keep up the good work on this strange. What's that?
Nothing.
Kevin's the name of the miracle.
The name is Kevin. Now. Oh, nice. Keep up the good work on this strange yet entertaining and sometimes slightly educational podcast. Do you think he even knows you're on the show, Kevin?
Seriously.
I love that last line though, because I did actually read that a couple days.
I think he purposely left me out. He wants
you read it?
Yeah, no, I did read that. I read the thing, but I love that that they put strange and entertaining and fun. That's a good.
It is.
That's what
it is strange and slightly entertaining, strange, but not that fun.
Entertaining and fun.
Wait. Which was I? Was I strange, entertaining, or fun?
Kevin's strange.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Johnny Shags 2. That's a great name here. Johnny Shags 2. I think this is it. Dave, this is about Rally Road shirts, Dave. Dave, those shirts are long tail items, especially in a non-recession that we are in right now. That was a good buy, but only for someone who can wait for ROI. Whatever you do, don't take low ball offers. Wait it out and it will pay
Okay.
off. There you go.
Well, I haven't even listed a bunch of the ones I bought from him, so
That was
So, yeah,
Ryan's
real
In
slacker.
burner
2024, when those get listed, Dave will remember.
yeah. Well, okay, so today is what's it called? Jelly Hands
Jelly Hands.
Day.
I got
And
Don
so
helping me today.
I'm pretty excited about this, Kevin. Do you know what's going down for Jelly Hands today?
I would like to just make an appeal on Carrie's behalf that this
Okay,
either one of two things happen. We cease this just out of pity, or
Yes.
at least we
Yes.
make more money off it by upping the price. One or the other.
Yes, this
Okay.
is very hard on me, guys.
All right, let's. Are we ready, Carrie?
we're ready.
Are we ready to do
We're
this?
doing this already?
Okay.
It's 11.
We're doing it. We got it.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
No.
It's going to be a
All
good
right,
one.
go
I'm
ahead.
excited.
Okay.
I want to let him sit there for at least 15
Yeah, I'm
minutes.
gonna
with
do the
Jelly.
podcast with this.
So.
Now, okay. Now, I don't know what the substance is, but I'm ready to see it happen, Carrie. Is there a countdown?
Yeah. Do you want to
5,
4? Okay, 5,
four,
4, 3, 2,
2, 1. Jelly Hands!
That's terrible. That's
Dumb. I love it.
that's
love
terrible.
it. This is really,
That was
this is
worse.
good. I think she enjoyed that.
That was worse than I expected.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
It's like after a baseball game when you're doing the interview.
Guys, you got to go watch the video. I mean, look how ridiculous he looks.
Yeah, I like it. You look
Give me a
good. You look like
paper
my
towel.
grandma.
Like that's gonna help, Don. Oh my god.
So okay, so this is an audio show too. Let me just give you some clarity. If you're driving, you get it. You can come look at this later. But I just want you to know that Carrie was just pied by his girlfriend Dawn. What kind of pie was it? What's it taste like up in there,
Banana cream.
dude? And
Good
she
choice.
did not hold back at
I asked
all.
her to be nice,
Like-
and she was not.
No, his face is red from the pain of how hard she hit him. He's got it all over his shirt.
I'm crying.
He's got it in his hair. He's got it everywhere.
I'm crying. I've ruined my computer. I think.
Jeez. That wouldn't
No,
surprise
you
me.
know, like
Oh my god.
Send him all the $35 this month, Dave.
Oh my gosh, I know. We're gonna need to give him some extra money, Tony. Tony, you have done a great deed, but Carrie, gosh, I can't even talk.
oh god, that was. I went to like another dimension when that happened.
I like how you counted it down. You counted down your own demise.
I knew it.
That was so good.
Dawn is going to leave before the end of this podcast. She's going to.
Yeah. I'm
Well done, Dawn. Tell her I said well
Nice.
done.
well done, Don. They're all very happy with what you've done to me. Let's get back. Let's talk serious business,
Hey,
guys.
no, wait,
It's
I got to tell
Q1.
Dawn, since she's here, I got to tell Dawn something here. Dawn,
Don, come back. They want to
Great.
talk to you.
Well, we make these jokes about all the, the 20s talk, the lingo. Carrie, you know some of those words from the 20s. I can't remember what they were. but
Yeah, you're.
Me and my
yeah,
wife
something.
went to an actual speakeasy down in Franklin County. So when you guys come up, Don, I'm going to take y'all to this speakeasy.
We're gonna go to a speakeasy.
Yeah.
Because Kevin likes the 1920s
We'll have to
because he
wear,
remembers them.
Kevin just likes to drink.
I'll wear
Kevin
a
just
flapper
wants to go
dress.
drinking. Is basically what it is. No, I'm down. I'm down. I'll have
Yeah,
a
it's
ginger
good.
ale. I'll have a Roy
Yeah.
Rogers.
Well, listen, I was there. and
Shirley
they had a
Temple,
drink.
extra cherries.
Oh,
I wish you could
extra
sell.
cherries.
You can't sell alcohol on there, but they should let you sell alcohol on eBay.
Yes, of course.
One shot of whatever this stuff was, I can't remember what it was called, and there was some pappy. What $375 for a shot? I didn't pay for it,
Dang.
obviously.
Yeah. Dang, that's a lot of
who
money for a
does that?
shot. Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway,
I do want to talk some serious business, though, guys. It is Q1. It is Q1, and guys,
use your
Q4
coupon.
is far
Q4 is
away.
over, guys. You have to get your
Store
boxes
coupon.
for
Let me write my
Q4
note.
2026 now, like in the next week, or they're losing money, guys. They're not going to be able to send you out boxes, is what we've already.
eBay
Do you think there's
store
going to be a day? Do you think
coupon.
there's going to be a day where they
They get all
stop?
over the wall. It's all over the wall.
Did it get on the internet?
Is it on the Interman? No, the Interman is safe. It's all over my clothing, which is amazing. This is high end.
It was the best one
You
by
should
far.
Yeah,
take
this
that
is high
shirt
end.
and sell it for charity. That's
I
what you
should.
do.
I should.
Do you think USPS ever stops offering free priority boxes?
That's a
They're
great
losing
question.
$87 billion. You know, I feel like maybe it's time to stop.
Don, do
I
you
don't.
have?
Well, let me tell you, if all these people
It's dripping all over.
take the UPS boxes or USPS boxes to UPS, like I hear,
That's what I'm saying.
maybe. I think.
Yeah, I
well,
mean,
they're gonna
they
stop
can't be
offering the
making
tubes,
money on
right?
that.
Who's using the tube?
Yeah.
It's with the extra
Nobody.
cost. Who's using the stupid tube? Unless you're using it for UPS. which even I don't have a problem with because nobody's using it for the stupid post office anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Was that? Can I ask a question about the banana cream pie that's all over Carrie's face?
Yes, they will. Stop.
You think they will? I think they will too.
I think they will.
And I was thinking about like, should I hoard them? I've got a big storage container. Should I hoard like thousands of them so I can like resell them?
They resell Goodwill all the time. I see.
Well, did you see Art's video? He's getting all super excited about all these things he's buying, and one of the things he's buying is the priority padded envelope. I'm like, you're buying that?
Where was he buying it from?
Yeah, it's a flea market. No, in his defense, he had a lot of unbranded ones that he could use, but he's like, oh, check out all these. I'm like, dude, they're free at the post office, brother. But he even said that in the video. But he's like, but when would you get all these? I'm like, I don't know. I just click on buy now. I just buy them.
I have I have hundreds of those in my garage.
Well, I don't have hundreds, but I got a bunch.
So, anyways, the question about the banana cream pie, Carrie, is: did you make the cream pie? Did you buy the cream pie?
I make the cream pie? What are you asking?
Did Don make it?
Yeah, no.
Now Don is caressing his head. This is getting really erotic.
Great for the podcast.
Guys, remember the old Skinamax?
The American Pie or whatever. Yeah. No, that wasn't it. What was the one with the whipped cream? Varsity Blues?
Yes, Varsity Blues.
Varsity Blues.
Not that I know, but yes, it is.
Varsity Blues. It reminds me of The Office. No, okay, so
we got it. We got it at the Walmart,
the cream pie store.
Yeah, yes.
So how much, Carrie? You're not supposed to spend your share of the money to earn the money.
No, literally, the kids wanted some pieces, so I think they got a couple pieces, and Don just put whipped cream in it. To fill up.
Okay.
Oh, it was this. Yeah, so Marie calendars, guys.
Ooh,
it was a frozen one.
Yeah, it was a frozen one.
Dude, those things pie well. Yeah, those things pie your face well.
They did.
So I'm impressed.
I'm impressed too, honestly. That was like way more. This is like the aftermath is worse too because it's just dripping everywhere.
Oh my gosh! It was so good. Happy New Year! Happy New Year, everybody! Carrie. Happy New Year, Don. What a great year! This is the best way to ring in the 2023 year.
In the Discord that this was going to happen tonight? Did you tell them? I
sent them a screenshot already. And so they're enjoying that.
And there's more people signing up for this Discord. I don't understand. Yeah. I just don't get it.
And you know what? Alicia Inked Picker just sold her first item on Bonanza.
Wow!
Because
I actually think I'm going to do Bonanza. Yep. Kevin's converted me because Kevin is making hundreds of dollars a year on Bonanza.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I could add that to my eBay total, and I got to 10,000 this month.
Exactly.
Actually,
exactly.
Very good. I like it.
We've got a. We gotta end the show.
Well, I gotta read one more comment.
Will you let me? Okay, do that. We'll let him suffer a little longer.
I want everything on this list, but this one comment.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do it. Stand in demand. Just to assuage my, Anyway, Dan in demand. Best place to source for me is the bins because of the regular thrift store prices going crazy. I only source them on half-off days. Do you guys have half-off days for your thrift stores?
At Savers, in Vegas they do.
All right. When I started reselling, this is, by the way, Art Vandalay. If y'all remember, Art is now Dan in demand. Awesome guy. When I started reselling, I was too scared to source the bins because it's described as the crazy place that expletive goes down. I learned that generally you are fine there if you have hand sanitizer and bandages.
Sounds about right.
True. I like it. What is that? Oh, look at you, Dave, copying me with the animals in the lab.
Dr. Evil.
That is a cute cat. It's so ugly. It's cute. Cat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a girl too, and she's got like a nice little mustache.
Yeah,
she's evil.
That's really
evil
good.
kitty
evil
cat.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like it.
Evil cat.
I like it. All right, April.
But yeah,
April, y'all.
We got to do it.
April O'Neil from the Ninja Turtles.
April O'Neil, yes. Casey Jones.
Casey Jones was not as good as April.
No, but he was also in the Ninja Turtles. I thought we were just naming characters.
We were anyways. Them.
So, wait, do we have any comments? So that was all about the whole topic of last week's video, which was what's the best place to source as a reseller. And so what was the prevailing opinion? Because I've been sick. I haven't
there hasn't been too much about it.
Okay.
There hasn't been much at all.
Maybe we need to do a poll. We should do a poll on the Trash to
There
Cash
was more
community
comments
page.
about flipper channels and picker channels and why people like flipper channels and picker channels. Lone Wolf was like, that's weird. I like flipper channels better. I would think they would grow faster, but they do not.
They do not. Ask Dollar Bills, y'all. So Carrie is going to get cleaned up. Thank you guys for watching. Kevin, say your last comment.
I just had a person who's close to me here in Salem. They say they go to the Salem bins, and they do pretty well down there. So there you go.
Ooh, Salem Witch Hunt.
Yeah.
All right, episode 64 is in the books. Thank you guys. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and check out all these short form things we're
Reseller
going to
clickbait
release.
podcast out.
Okay.